This is the 6th video, and we're looking at domains of functions. And now we're going to look at our second exception to the rule that the domain of all functions is all real numbers. And this exception means that we're looking at square roots, and you can't take the square root of a negative number. So if we had a function such that f of x is equal to the square root of x, we know that this value of x here can't be negative, which means that that has to be greater than or equal to 0. Again, this is your domain. To write it in interval notation, we use a bracket now to represent that it goes up to and includes 0, and then goes to positive infinity. Let's say we had x minus 4. We know that the expression x minus 4 has to be greater than or equal to 0. I'm going to take this equation and I'm going to solve it for x. And this is our domain. In an interval notation, I'm just going to go from -4 to positive infinity. In our next example, we'll do 3 minus x. We're going to switch these around a little bit. Still do exactly the same thing. 3 minus x is greater than or equal to 0. Subtract 3 from both sides. Divide both sides by -1. And this is where you have to remember the rule that if you have an inequality and you multiply or divide both sides by a negative number, you need to switch this inequality to the other side. So this becomes x is less than or equal to 3. So now this domain in interval notation goes from -infinity to +3, and it includes +3 in a bracket.